I've not got a beer yet. Hello everybody, hope you can hear me, hope you can see me. Welcome back to another Fishmas business. A fishy business on a Friday, the Friday before Christmas. I'm just pouring myself a light refreshment. Feel free to do the same, everyone. Let me know what you're having. Light beverage or snack. It's been a long week. The closer it gets to the breaking up for the festive period, the harder it gets. Those last couple of days are killers. Many of you will have already finished. Many of you, like me, will still have a couple of days to go. And some of you might even be working all the way through. So, commiserations to you lot. I've got a couple of days to go. Not happy about it. But everyone else is off, so, yeah, kind of easy. Audio good, I think. Good, that's what we want. Right. We'll do roll call before we start anything else. Stuart Laker, evening all. Evening, Stuart. Nice to see you. The Great Ocean Disasters Aquariums. I threw in a few extra S's there, I think. But hello. Who else have we got? Oh, somebody's at the door. Zen Ginger is here, as is Lisa and Hans, all the way from Sweden. Hello, Hans from Sweden. Hi, Graham from Sheffield. Stevie P is all the way from the US of A. Oh God, we've got fish chat straight away. We never have fish chat straight away. The Great Ocean Disaster Aquarium. I'm going to have to... Mike? Have I misremembered that? I have set up green brocus to breed. They are the most challenging of the Cory-like cats for me to get to lay. They like to get fat and stop there. Ugh.
Oh, my balls.
Oh, something's happened already. Oh, we've already had a donation and I haven't even prompted anyone. Thank you very much. 10 Canadian dollars. Thank you. Yes. So, yes, we are doing stuff. We'll come on to that in a minute. Green brocus, they're the big fat ones. They like to get fat and stop there, yes. I'm not all that experienced with Corys. I'm so not that experienced with Corys, I'm not even sure what Corys are Corys anymore. Mandy says, hello, all the way from America, Hans. And from Canada. Gone for beer. Yes, I did have a last minute beer run there. Nice and opaque. That's what we like. Tastes nice. Audio, video, good. Drinking coffee, obviously. Rebecca's in as well somewhere. I must have missed that, sorry. Oh, there it is. Hi, Rebecca. Hello yourself. I'm working up till Christmas. I'm working Christmas Eve as well, but working is... maybe very much over-egging what I will actually be doing on Christmas Eve. I will be in the vicinity of my computer. I don't intend to do much. I'm having a Ramlosa citrus. Oh, I don't know what that is. Sounds delicious, though. Jackson, how are we doing? Skiller's here all the way from Wakefield. Rebecca's only working till Sunday. It turns out there's no food so far. It lasts in its shape for 6 hours. So I'm now trying to bake EBO spirulina putty foods. Is this in your quest to find the perfect food? Good to see you, Graham. A Canadian $10. Well, that counts as a tenner. So what we've been doing in the first couple of weeks is every 20 somethings, whether it's pounds, dollars, we're going to limit it to pounds and dollars and euros, I think. So I don't know how many million dong I would need to make it worth my while. But every 20, we do a challenge and we bring up the Wheel of Misfortune, which is being talked about down there. So we've got 10 already.
Oh, my balls.
We've got another one. Oh, what's it going to be? We've got another 10, so we have to spin the wheel. This is very easy to make an example of this now. I can do this. Next week, because it's the last one in December, we might change things up a bit, but we're going to maintain the flow tonight. So every 20, we spin the Wheel of Misfortune, we do a thing. We will also be doing the regular things, irreverent, fishy and non-fishy chat. We'll be doing the quizzes. It's week 3 of the December quiz. We'll do the Eliminator quiz as well, and we'll talk about anything that you lot bring up and takes my fancy, and we'll talk about that a bit. I've got some ranting in me tonight, I think. Some people on Facebook have upset me. They haven't upset me. I've kind of had it up to here with them. So, unsure whether to rant about it now or make a video about it, because I'm also trying to do daily December videos. No, I'm not. Daily December content. Because I've ran out of time, patience, skill, and all those other things. Interest on some days, so that's made them worse. So we've just done a couple of shorts on some days. There were some of those days I was thinking of just doing a community post. I was really running low on all those things. So we've got to keep some things back for that. So if you've got any ideas of what might be a good video or what might be interesting, a couple of them are they hit quite well this week. So, any ideas, keep them coming. But yes, thank you for that, 10. Thank you. It is Mike. I knew it was Mike. I thought it was a Mike. Audio has gone very low. Has it? Are you sure you've not just turned down your volume? Not on my end. Good. The famous RFC. Hello. A nice win earlier today. The Zen Ginger, did you win the bingo? Is that what's happened? Thank you, Stuart. Yes, thank you, Stuart. I can barely hear him now. Really? No Christmas. I couldn't find it. Couldn't find my Christmas hat. Couldn't find my Christmas T-shirt. I have a Christmas jumper, but that's one of the forfeits. Anyway, we have a spin to do, don't we? We have a £20 donation. So, where's the button? Wish me luck, everyone. I have done the weightings, so if I've already done a thing, I've kind of turned the weighting down a bit. There's no da bomb anymore, because thankfully the da bomb has gone missing. There is still some of the Carolina Reaper fudge and Carolina Reaper tortilla chip, so we could get them. But I've turned down some of the other things that we've already done. Slanjivar. Cheers. Here we go. Don't be red, 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 don't be red. I can't believe it landed on red last week. I made it so tiny and it still landed on it. Oh my god, it's going to do it again. Oh. That was close. Right, what have we got? We've got glass of stout. Right, for horrible stout this week. I have combined two of my least favourite things. Coffee flavoured things that aren't coffee. Why won't you focus? Go on, you can focus. That's it, basically. Coffee flavoured things that aren't coffee and stout. I actually like coffee. I don't like tiramisu or coffee sweets or other things made of coffee that aren't coffee. It's just, there's no point in it. So this is Coffee Favour Stout, a special select brew, rich, dark and indulgent. A great taste. Award winner. Rich, dark and indulgent with coffee aroma, caramel and vanilla notes. Complex yet perfectly... It's going to be horrible. It's only 5.2% though, so, we'll be okay. So there we go. Yep, tastes like coffee. Smells like coffee, rather. Oh. Mmm. Oh my god. It does taste like coffee. Cold, fizzy coffee. Mmm. Just what everybody wants. It's all the favourite things of coffee flavoured things. You want it to be cold and fizzy. Right, let's crack on. We have a question from Andre Scott, or Andre Scott. I'm never sure how you pronounce that. So, sorry for whatever one I butchered. What kind of substance do you have in your tank, and how much do you put in your tank, and what kind of plants do you have? Okay. Substance, does that mean substrate? What kind of substrate do you have in your tank? Well, it depends what tank we're talking about. So in this one, if we're talking about this one, literally just play sand. Is it play sand? Yeah, this one's just play sand, I think. Yeah, there's literally just play sand. I have gone to the trouble of putting in root tabs, which probably need to have more put in again because it's been a while since I've done it, because play sand is very, very inert and doesn't really hold anything. But there are videos about it. I've the way I've scaped it, I've used kind of rocks and gravel and small things which do trap stuff, and that does make a little bit of mulm, which helps feed the plants. But it's almost entirely, it's a discus tank, so it's plants that will tolerate heat. It's almost entirely Amazon swords. There's like a lily back there somewhere which does well in the heat. There's a few Java ferns which usually don't work well for me in the heat, but these ones have done well. And then there's a few crypts and stuff like that, and Anubias, dotted around. All your typical discus plants, basically, which are doing okay, but not brilliant. I'm currently fighting off blackbeard algae, which I'll get out of the way, and maybe you'll be able to see that it's actually doing not too bad. It's clearing up fantastically. I mean, if you come in and had a look, you'd definitely go, my God, Graham, you've got a lot of blackbeard algae there. But if you had visited 2 weeks ago, this would be a marked improvement. So, there you go. Thanks, Stuart. Yes, thanks, Stuart. I mean, at least I'll be able to talk and I can carry on with the show, unlike the Carolina Reaper ones, which kind of knocked me out for 10 minutes. Lisa's connection was indeed loose. Thank goodness. Now you can hear me all again properly. What's happened with the daily? The daily December has been achieved. If you go on my channel, I have posted something every day in December. It's just that I think 3 of them are shorts, which some people say are cheating, and I don't care about what those people say. I overfeed everything, Graham, so I don't judge. Pardon me. Where's my mute button gone? Yeah, we've had some. One of my videos was about feeding. I'm sorry, I have picked on one person who made a very innocent comment about, you feed too much. I made a 12-minute video all about how wrong he was in all the many ways. I'm considering making the similar video about somebody who posted a thirst trap on Facebook today. Those of you who are in what does that mean? Those of you who are in the Discord might know what I'm talking about. What's this? I'm being encouraged to set a goal. Okay, so I'm going to set a goal. I don't know if that'll make any difference. Anyway, Brian's here. Oh yes, he sneaked in. Someone's left the door open and Brian snuck in. No worries, nice to see you. Did the bomb go down well at your wife's work? They did it this week. I think they did it yesterday or today. Was it yesterday? Yeah, so they did a spice challenge where they had things and they worked their way up to the bomb, and they were all being very manly and macho until they got to the bomb, and she said they all confessed in her later that I'd be quite happy never to see that again, which is exactly how I feel. It is not nice. If no bomb, I think Graham should have the bum. I don't know what you mean by that. Salient Aquatics, sup young man. Oh, it's nice when somebody calls me young man. Thank you. Sup yourself. All good here. I think he sent the bomb down the pan. No, the bomb came straight back up the throat and out the mouth. It was not nice. I can't stand coffee. I don't get it at all. I really enjoy a nice brewed coffee. Is like a lovely indulgence for me. I don't drink it often, but when I do, if I go out and I get a nice restaurant or go somewhere and have a nice coffee, that wee 5 minutes of just I love the smell of coffee and nice, warm and refreshing, and then this like it's got that same taste, and oh no, it's disgusting. Because it's cold and fizzy and coffee tasting. It's the same as like desserts that are coffee flavoured, and you're like, well, no, it's meant to be warm and comforting, not cold and minging. Cold coffee is popular with some... yeah, my son has ordered iced coffee a few times, and I just kind of look at him like, God, kin of mine. What bag is Streamlad's getting? Streamlad's getting upset. Sorry. Jamie Hot. Oh, somebody else is doing a thing. Prodigal Aquarist, another £5. So we've got 15 more to go for the next challenge. Thank you very much. I should probably talk about this. December is my month of giving, where I try to raise money. In previous years, we've done it with a charity calendar. Didn't work out this year, mostly my fault. So this year I'm now doing challenges where you pay me money, I give money to my 2 chosen charities. This year it is the Gingerbread Trust? No, what's it called? Cinnamon Trust, there we go. It's down there, Graham, you can read it. The Cinnamon Trust, which looks after pets of people who can't look after the pets for medical reasons, death, other valid reasons. If they're going into hospital for long-term treatment or something like that, they might either find the pet a new home, they might organise pet sitters, they might organise vets and cover fees and things like that, and basically take the stress out of it for somebody who might have to go into hospital long-term. What am I going to do about my cat? What am I going to do about my hamster? They'll sort it out and do a good job. Everything I've read, everyone I've spoken to who has either spoken to them, engaged with them in some way, has had positive results. So that's why we've gone for them. And the other one is Sheffield Futures, which is a local to me because I live in Sheffield. They're a charity who run a number of schemes helping young people in and around the city of Sheffield, whether it's counselling, mental health issues, legitimate life skills training, just talking therapies, whatever it might be. They do a lot of good things for a lot of young people in and around Sheffield, so helping them out as well. So anything you give to me, I will give to them. So up here, we have the running total of what we've managed to raise so far. If you get the chance, either's good. We've got super chats and tips. Tips, 100% of that £100 is going to go to the charities, because I get 100% of that tip money, whereas the super chats, YouTube takes a cut, so some of that money will not come to me, so I can't then give it to YouTube, but I'll probably cover that with my part of the donation. So either's good, it's all good. That's what we're trying to do, and to encourage you to give me some money, we're going to spin the wheel of misfortune every £20 donated, and I have to do something silly. Now, what I'm going to introduce this week is if we land on something like last week, there was a heavy bias towards the bourbon. Oh, have a shot of bourbon. And I was like, oh no, how terrible. Nom, 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 nom. Fully prepared for that one to happen again. So, if you don't feel that that was challenging enough, we'll have a second spin. But there could be a situation where I have to, in quick succession, eat a disgusting fermented fish, drink a shot of bourbon, and have some horrible coffee stout. And throwing up live on stream, it's not going to go down well. So, have some heart. Right, I'm miles behind again. We're going to aim to do the quiz as well, like normal, at past. Let me just grab that before anything else happens. It's the Christmas quiz, because it is Christmas. This is the first one before Christmas. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, you're a div, Graham. Come on, get your crap together. Copy. There we go. So if you want to sign up for the quiz, you can. I have just posted the link for it. Can you stream to multiple platforms through Streamlabs? I don't know. I'm not actually streaming through Streamlabs. I'm streaming on... There is things like Restream that let you stream to multiple platforms, but I've heard bad things about that it can hurt your retention. But I'm just using the Streamlabs tools, like the Wheel of Misfortune. If only someone had warned you that there was no flavour except heat and pain. Oh wait, we did. You did. I did hear you, I listened, and then I experienced that you were telling the truth. Oh God, I've got to get through this horrible shit. I find it really hard to drink out of bottles as well, because it makes me dead gassy. Gassy coffee burps are not nice. Whew. StreamYard just as useful. It does indeed. I'm not the most accomplished streamer. I pretty much just turn things on and waffle on about nonsense for a couple of hours, but there we go. Now that's the Prodigal Aquarist super chatting £5. Thank you very much. It all helps, even if you're only spending £1, £2. It's all good. Iced coffee's huge in New England. In Rhode Island, they have a thing called coffee milk. Yeah, I've seen. Oh no, that's a thing. I've seen coffee flavored milk where I'm like, no. I've seen my son try to make it as well, where you get like a glass of ice, you make like a espresso shot, throw it in, fill it up with milk, and shake it around. You're like, just with every extra step, you're making it more disgusting, Alistair. Oh dear, that's going down the wrong way. Adam, I also sent off your prize yesterday, the day before yesterday, this week. So you should be getting your prize for winning the Eliminator 2 years ago, or however long it was. I apologise.
Cheers.
It's taken so long, but it's on its way. You should be getting it soon. I have a 15-gallon tank all-in-one. Is that too small for an epistogramma and a bat? Well, bats don't like living underwater. What's a bat? I don't know what you mean by a bat. With some live plants and some soil? Soil? Don't know. You're going to have to spell check your your posts. Give me a clue. I'm struggling here with this minging drink. Is a 15-gallon tank all-in-one too small for an epistogramma? Probably not. With everything, bigger is better. But yeah, 15 gallons, you could probably get away with that if it was just an epistogramma. I don't know what a bat is. What could a bat be? Cat? No. I'm going to go with I don't know. Stuart says, am I the only one seeing 14 likes and 45 in here? Let's check that out. 49 in here and only 23 likes. No, you're not the only one. Get your shit together, people. Sorry, I've gone all sweary now. I've had coffee and beer. Lisa has donated £10 halfway to another... We're only £5 more to another spin. That's us at 15 now. Mandy drinks hot coffee in the morning and the afternoon and iced coffee and espresso milkshakes at night. I just like coffee. Yeah, I don't like coffee enough. Coffee should be hot in a cup with milk. Done. I think every £5 a shot of bourbon and then the wheel on £20. Okay, but that would mean I'd be on 7 shots of bourbon already. That might be unsustainable. Unless we start from now. What time is it? It's not even 9:30. I don't think I'd make it through the quiz if that was the case. Right, okay. Well, we'll try that for a while until I pass out. This might be the stream that goes on for 12 hours again when I fall asleep, pissed out my head. Okay, yeah, we'll try that. You gave up last week. You ran out before the live. I didn't spew last week. It was the week before that I threw up. And I did run out. I was not in a good way that day. But it turned out that was a good thing because I felt great the next day. There was no ring sting. There was none of those like secondary problems. Adam likes that idea. Okay, fair enough. Perhaps coffee stout improves. Maybe I should have done like 5 shots of bourbon first, and then anything would have been delicious after that. Because certainly not delicious, but we're nearly done. It's there. Whew. Branton's in and says his butt stinks. Does it matter what from? I mean, if it stinks, it stinks. Is rum and eggnog a thing in other countries? Well, rum is and eggnog is. Do you mean combined? I've never heard that. A pisto and beta. That was what bet is. Yeah, I agree with Brian. I don't think that would end well. And certainly not in that smaller tank. Betas, in my experience, betas are very much individual fish, and no generic advice applies, because you'll get one that will be all peace and love forever. You'll get one that will be peace and love for a year and then kill everything in its tank. You'll get one that will be, no, I've never heard of peace and love, I just want to kill everything, including you, and every variant in between. There's no rhyme or reason to it.
Oh, my balls.
Oh, right. That's 20, isn't it? We need another spin. So, no, don't do that and a beta. Brian says, I can read bad typing. I specialise in drunkenese. I'm usually quite good at that myself, but I missed that one. Well done. Every time that bottle goes out of shot, does it accidentally tip over and spill a bit? Whoops. No. That's like my special skill is no matter how drunk I get, I can perfectly balance any receptacle holding more alcohol. Oh, I over-egged that thinking I could get that to the end. Not quite, okay. Right, one more spin before we start the quiz. Or did I say I would do the extra fivers as well? Special glass. So you'll know when I'll get bad at this because I'll start putting Coke in it. But this is for the 5. Oh, horrible. Oh, no. How will I ever survive? And this is for the 20. Don't be horrible. Don't be horrible. Don't be horrible. Don't be horrible. Oh. Oh, bonus. Pickled egg. I mean, pickled eggs. Sorry, just breaking the joint. See, this is more of a challenge for you, because you have to sit here and watch me enjoy a pickled egg, which to many people is disgusting. But I have my, I think we decided we're 3 or 4 months old last week. Chili dipped pickled eggs. I'll try not to spill anything. It still smells of fermented fish in here from last week. Pickled eggs. With a coffee aftertaste. Thank God the vinegary and chili is overpowering it now. That's what we want. So, thank you, Adam. You got us over the... Oh, that had quite a kick to it at the end there. You got us over that £20 there, so we're starting fresh. The rules are, from now on, every £5 a shot, every £20 a spin of the wheel. When's the quiz starting, Jamie? The quiz is starting imminently. Oh, where have I gone? Help, am I still here? There we go. I need to move over a bit. I'll post the link once more. You've got a couple of minutes before I actually get round to pressing the button, but you can catch up as well. Oh. Lisa is entirely too tickled anytime Graham has to punish himself. See, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing it for the good of charity, not for the love of pickled eggs. That £5, it was me buying you a shot of bourbon. I'll take it. We'll know you'll get bad at the measures. They become doubles or trebles. They went through, freeze out, chill out, punami, why not beer nami? What's this all about? Oh, when I accidentally spill it all into the discus tank. Yeah, you've got a point. I've not actually got a lid on the discus tank at the moment because I was doing some work on it earlier. Right, we've got the link. Everyone's shared the link. Yep, that's what we want. Brian says, I have no money, but everyone else get grandpas. Right. I appreciate it's Christmas. You have to buy presents for people. Money is tight at this time of year, so I will be going on and on about making donations. Please don't feel bad if you don't want to, can't. It's not your thing. You're more than welcome to hang out and laugh at me falling about and doing silly things. You do not have to, and I won't be upset if you can't or don't want to make any donations. But for this month, I will be shelling hard trying to get you to make some donations. But, you know, it's fine. Whew. If it was a marine tank at vodka, it might not be so bad. Yeah. Does vodka dosing, does that translate to Jim Beam dosing in the marine world? I don't know. Might have to try that one day. Right, how many people have we got? Let me have a look. We have 24 players. Are we ready to go? Is everyone feeling festive? Remember, we will have a quick look, shall we, at the current standings. I won't drag this out much longer, sorry. Quiz. What month are we in? We're in December. No, I don't want to do that. Just open the fucking spreadsheet. There we go. So at the moment, we've position number 1, Jack Tank 6748, Tash, False Inspector, Brian, Laurie Carey Day, Zenny, Stevie P, Juggler, all the way down 8th for Juggler. Unusual. 9th is Elaine and 10th is Mickey. So that's what you've got. This is your penultimate week of quizzing, so even if you've never played before, you've got a chance, because some people do end up with 0 points, even if they're experienced players. So yeah, have a go. And do that now, because we're about to start the quiz. Brian is 3rd. Are you? No, you're 4th. It's still good. Question 1. How fast is Santa's sleigh, enabling him to visit every child on the planet in one night? Is it 1800 miles per hour, 1800 miles per second, or 1800 miles per minute? We're playing around with the format a little tonight as well, so there might be some different style of questions, as this one only has 3 possible answers. Santa Tracker is a great website on Christmas Eve. It is indeed. I do enjoy Santa Tracker. What do we think on that one? Oh, most people are going for 1800 miles per second. because most people are clever. That is indeed the right answer. Zenny fastest. Is my head a bit big and in the way? Does that help? With 83 points. Well, in fact, joint fastest. Zenny and Jack Tank. Who is Jack Tank? Is that Jack? And False Inspector with 80 points. Jack Tank, identify yourself. Also, his flesh would be ripped from his bones. Yeah, they don't talk about that though. It's the magic of Christmas, Stephen. Question 2. Known for formulating the 3 laws of motion, which of these renowned natural philosophers was born on December 25th, 1642? Basically, who's a Christmas baby? Is it Isaac Newton, Galileo Galilei, Leonardo da Vinci, or Nicholas Copernicus? Who was born on Christmas and invented the 3 laws of motion? There's Jack Tank. He has identified himself. Hello, Jack. I'm none the wiser, though. Are you JT, Jack? Because Jack Tank, JT? Is this like an alternate universe? Are you a different person than Jack Tinga? For that one, the live results, everyone's gone for Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton? Of course it is. Well done, everyone. Well, only 5 points separating the top 3 at the moment. Let's move into question number 3. What popular historical drama set in an alternate 1800s London debuted on Netflix on Christmas Day 2020? Different person. Right, good. That's that settled. Thank you. Welcome, Jack Tank. And you've been doing well in the quizzes of late. What historical drama... Cheers. Set in an alternate 1800s London. Was it Downton Abbey, Outlander, The Crown, or Bridgerton? Ooh, some people thinking Downton Abbey or Bridgerton. It was Bridgerton. I have successfully watched none of them. But I was hoping that you would get that from the date, because Downton Abbey's been out a long time. Outlander's been out a long time. So then it's kind of between The Crown and Bridgerton, and The Crown isn't really set in London as such. And not the 1800s. What's Netflix? That would have been difficult for you then, Brian. So, yeah, 13 of you got it right, though. Stevie P makes an appearance at the top, as does Tash and Laurie Carey Day. I guess that was not a good one for Jack Tank and whoever else was in second and third. Outlander was meant to be good. My wife has watched, in fact my wife has probably watched all of these, but Outlander was the closest to being semi-watchable for me. Right, Brian, it's not the question's fault just because you don't know them. The questions are not stupid, the questions are excellent. We'll not have that negativity around here. Question 4. Crowned December 25th, 1066. I'm obliged to say Yabas at 1066. Who was the first English monarch coronated in London's famed Westminster Abbey? Who was crowned on Christmas Day 1066? Was it Alfred the Great, Edward the Confessor, Richard the Lionheart, or William the Conqueror? Ooh, I've seen the actual Highlander. So it's Outlander. It's a different thing. Highlander is Sean Connery pretended to be Spanish and Christopher Lambert pretended to be Scottish. That alone messes with my head too much for Highlander. What do we think? Most people going for William the Conqueror, Richard the Lionheart, and Edward the Confessor getting some look-ins. It was, though, William the Conqueror. Tash got that one pretty damn quick, as did Juggler. The Leighton family's taking up the top 2 spots. Rebecca hanging in on 3rd. Question number 5. In what country would natives use Buon Natale to wish someone a Merry Christmas? France, Italy, Portugal, or Spain? Brian says, Highlander's why my son is called Connor. Connor McLeod from the Clan McLeod. I thought Sean was Egyptian. No, he was the Spaniard, wasn't he? Or have I got this completely wrong? I thought he was the Spaniard. We might have to have a break to sort this out. You all think Italy? Well, you don't all think Italy. There's quite a spread there. But it was indeed Italy. Well done. You even got that with my pronunciation as well. I'm just going to have to quickly look up. Oh yeah, Egyptian. Sean Connery is Juan Sanchez Villalobos Ramirez. Why did I think Spaniard then? I think it might just be because his name's Ramirez. I've decided that it was clearly Spanish. See, wrong again. Question 6. A key component of the ancient Yuletide tradition of wassailing. What is a wassail? Is it a song, a decoration, a drink, or a sleigh? If you go wassailing, I've just spelt that all over myself. He dressed as the Spanish peacock. Is that what he called him? Hey, you Spanish peacock! That must be it. If you're whistling, what are you doing? Oh, 8 of you think singing, 3 of you think decorating, 6 of you think drinking, 7 of you think sleighing. You'd be, oh, sorry. The correct answer is drinking. The word wassail, a type of hot drink made from mulled cider or ale mixed with spices, comes from the Old English term meaning be in good health. Now you know. Zenny knew, as did Error 404 and Prodigal Aquarist. Mona Lee, Jamie and Sandy, they all knew that. Question 7. Christmas Day is one of the busiest days for movie theatres in the US. Is that true or false? And if it is true, I have a question for you Americans. Who's going to the pictures on Christmas Day? How can you fit that in between pub, eating, watching Christmas telly? What point do you get to go to the pictures? To the movies, sorry. It's got to be false, surely. Oh, it's an even split. And the correct answer is true, you weirdos. Right, Americans, explain yourselves. We're going to pause the quiz now while the Americans have a chance to explain themselves. Is it because Thanksgiving's bigger than Christmas? So you don't care about Christmas? Anyway, Tash, Juggler, and Zenny all got that right. Jack Tank, Stevie P, Error 404, you all got that right. So I went down a bit of a rabbit hole here, and there was loads of films got released on Christmas Day, because apparently this is a thing that Americans like to go and watch films on Christmas Day. Really? Stores are open is that true? Really? New movies premiere and folks go after the afternoon nap. But that's when you go to the pub, surely. Or do the games? No? If something good is out, which hasn't been the case in a while. Yeah, well, I don't know. I knew some Jewish folk that they loved Christmas because it meant they got to go out and have a Chinese meal, and then they would go to the cinema and do like lots of anti-Christmas things, which I thought, that sounds ace. It's like you get your own kind of celebration. But I can't imagine going to the movies on Christmas. When do you fight with your family? The Yanks don't drink on Christmas. That's why I moved to London. That's more about us just drinking every day rather than... And Christmas is just acceptable. It's one of the only things that's open. Teens go to get away from their families. This doesn't make sense to me. Movies are for those who don't care about football. Well, I suppose we used to have football on... It was like a Boxing Day game. You'd never have it on a Christmas Day. Oh, did you? I can't remember. There was always Boxing Day football, and I always remember feeling bad for the footballers who had to play on Boxing Day and New Year's Day. New Year's Day there was always a football match. And you'd think, oh God, those poor bastards. They have to go out and get hammered on New Year's Eve, and then have to go and play football the next day. But then I realised, not everyone goes out and gets hammered. That's why it's different. Juggler says there used to be football games on Christmas Day. Did there? Oh, right. So, and Boxing Day. I remember the Boxing Day ones. Mickey's in. Nice to see you, Mickey. The internet's so bad I'm not even attempting the quiz. Are people still sober on Christmas Day even after a nap? Pub on Christmas Eve is okay, Boxing Day is okay, but seeing the village locals... Yeah, I mean, in my family, it was never about going to the pub. It was more about daft games. The Christmas dinner would take like 6 hours because you'd have the first course and then go and play some games, second course, and then do something else, third course, etc., etc., have a nap, whatever. There wouldn't be pub. When I moved to England, it was a big thing that the men went to the pub and the women cooked the dinner, and then I was a woman. I always cooked the dinner. So I'm in charge of Christmas dinner in our house. In fact, I'm going to do Christmas dinner. Sunday is my first Christmas dinner. We're off to do fake Christmas at the mother-in-law's, and I'll be cooking for, I don't know, 12, 14 of us, something like that. And I really hope they all go to the pub and just leave me alone to get on with it, but that'd be nice. But yeah, cinema didn't even come into my mind. The bars and pubs are often closed on Christmas around here, not all but some, and many theatres offer food and alcohol now. That could be why, that could do it, yeah. There are definitely police checkpoints set up all over the town. Yeah, same here. Imagine this year's Christmas dinner's generous dashes of da bomb in the gravy. Oh, that'd be so mean. I'm reduced to peeling potatoes and vegetables at Christmas due to my cooking skills. Yes. Right, sorry. Let's get on with this, shall we? Rummy Cup. I've just seen mention of Rummy Cup. I love Rummy Cup. I need to make my kids play it now that they're older. Yeah. It would be that kind of thing that If you're like, right, everyone's had some melon or prawn cocktail. Now it's the rummy cup hour. And then you'd go back and say, right, now it's time for pate and soup. And then, okay, everyone, charades or guess who or whatever. Anyway, question 8. Whose 1984 pop holiday hit Last Christmas inspired the 2019 film of the same name, starring Emilia Clarke and Henry Golding? That's a lot of words. I apologise. Whose 1984 pop hit Last Christmas? Was it Duran Duran, Culture Club, Wham, or Aha? Who do we think it was? We think it was Wham. Are we all playing the Wham game at Christmas? It was indeed Wham. Well done, Tash. Nice and fast. DVP, 85 points. You might be the fastest. Question 9. Roughly how many Christmas movies have the Hallmark Channel produced since the year 2000? Have they made 200 films in the last 24 years? Have they made 300, 400 or 500 films in the last 24 years? All of them are playing on a loop on Channel 5 at the moment. Stephen says, I guessed 400, but that's maybe too low. That's what I thought when I first saw this question. I thought, oh, is that all? 300 is the most popular answer. I thought it was at least 1,000, but 300 is indeed the answer. Jack Tank back into first place. Right, question 10 for regulars. They will know this is a wagering question. You have to gamble some of your points if you want to win some points on this question. You gamble lots, you can win lots or lose lots. So, classic dilemma. What are you going to do? Question.
Cheers.
Shut up, me. Question 10. Will you bet on this Christmas classic? So this is about a Christmas carol, for those of you who are wondering what that means. They need to step it up. They do. Only 300. 304 years. Less than 100 a year. In which Christmas classic do carolers demand listeners bring us some figgy pudding? Is it Joy to the World, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, O Come All Ye Faithful, or We Wish You a Merry Christmas? Oh, this might be British. Oh, I don't know. This might not translate. This is international, surely. Americans, confirm you know what figgy pudding is, or I might have to give some free points out. Now you've sang the tune, I know, I gave it away. We wish you a merry Christmas. Bring us some figgy pudding. Americans know it. Oh, phew. I haven't been racist. Live answers. Everyone thinks it's We Wish You a Merry Christmas because joy to the world may by me. God rest you merry gentlemen. That's my favourite one. Oh come all you faithful, boring. And we wish you a Merry Christmas because we like some figgy pudding. Lots of green all over the board. Well done, Jack Tank. You've taken a 100-point lead with that. What is figgy pudding? It's basically Christmas pudding, but made with figs. Or, as Prodigal Across says, disgusting. I quite like figgy pudding. I don't mind it. Not Christmas, but it's kind of Christmas pudding, but with extra figs, basically. We wish you a Merry Christmas features a repeated demand, as well as the caveat, we won't go until we get some, for some figgy pudding, a sweet and savoury fruitcake originating in medieval England. Yeah, it's a Christmas pudding, but with figs. Is it actually pudding, or is it a cake or a candy bar? It's that thing there that you see is what we would call a Christmas pudding, which is like lots of dried fruit soaked in alcohol, kept in a bowl for at least 12 months, and then served as if that's perfectly normal. It's a version of that with extra figs. It's meant to be a cake. We don't trust what you UK folks call pudding. Yeah, because like Yorkshire pudding, very much not a cake. Question 11. Which Sesame Street character's Tickle Me plush doll was the hottest toy under the Christmas tree in 1996? Was it Big Bird, Elmo, Bert, or Ernie? Mincemeat, yeah, that's another confusing thing. Gross, says Adam. That's not gross. What's nice about it is the next day, if you cut a slice of it, you can fry it up and have it with in a roll with sausage. Lovely. So which Sesame Street character was it? Everyone thinks it was Tickle Me Elmo because it was Tickle Me Elmo. Well done, most people. Tash, how did you not get that? Even though you're young, you must have heard of Tickle Me Elmo. Disappointed. Question 12. Which US state's name literally translates to snow-covered in English? Is it Alaska, Colorado, Nevada, or Wyoming? Which US state's name literally translates to snow-covered in English? I bought that mother effer for my son that year. Back before you could... Yeah, that's in the days when you had to like fight people to get to the shops. What was that film with Arnold Schwarzenegger and... what's his face that used to be married to Roseanne? I watched that the other... It made no sense now because that whole phenomenon of this is the most popular toy for Christmas, stocks will run out in shops. No, Amazon, I'll have one of them please. It turns up within 6 hours. Done. Just didn't make any sense anymore. Jingle All the Way, was that it? I think it might have been, yeah. Anyway, which US state's name literally translates to snow-covered? You think it is Alaska. You are all wrong. It's Nevada. Well done, one person. Who is that one person? That one person is Red Kiwi Smells. Well done, Red Kiwi Smells. Nevada is a Spanish adjective meaning snow-covered or snowy. Now you know. Oh dear, Juggler, I talked about choosing Nevada. There's going to be some evil eyes getting exchanged in the Leighton household tonight. Question 13. Containing the country's 5 highest peaks, where in the world is the Snowy Mountain Range? Is it Australia? I can't do accents now. Chile, Norway, or Switzerland? Where is the Snowy Mountain Range? Brian saying, me, I hit Nevada. Oh, you didn't. Or if you did it too slowly. This quiz is fixed. We can have a look at that. I'll have a look in a second, Brian. On where's the snowy mountain range? Most people going for Switzerland, but it's actually Australia. So I'm going to have a quick look at the answers for... I'm going to check your answers, Brian, see you've not been robbed. Brian H. did indeed choose Nevada. His response time was 11.324 seconds. You've been done, Brian. Right, I will add on extra points for you. So why is that not giving you the points then? In fact, you're the only person that got that right. It's attributed you. No, you're not. I'll take it back. Elaine also got it right. No, that's a different question. Sorry, I'll shut up now. I'll give you some extra points, Brian. I was robbed. Yes, you were. You were indeed. Fix. Question 14. In what modern day country was Santa Claus progenitor St. Nicholas born? Where's Santa from, basically? Is it Germany, Italy, Norway, or Turkey? I'm going to have another beer. Give him the 2 points that was on screen. I was going to give him 5. You know, 11 seconds is plenty to look it up. As if you would, Brian. Most people think it's Turkey because it is indeed Turkey. Well done, most people. Question 15. What US state counts mistletoe as its official state floral emblem? See? I'm international, me. I'm Mr. International. With the international questions. This is a new one for me. Hang on. It's called Outcast by Northern Monk. It's pretty nice. They're still not watching and giving me free beers though, so I don't know. Oh, nobody knows. Okay, 6 people know because it's Oklahoma. This quiz is so American based. We've had 2 American questions. And I bet you some of the Americans got that wrong as well. A juggler got it right. Zenny got it wrong. Stevie P got it right. Who else got it right? Drummer Boy Grouch. Red Kiwi Smells. Question 16. What European language, gives us the word Noel, meaning Christmas? Is it German, Dutch, French, or Portuguese? Rebecca thinks it's Dutch or German. Remember that, everyone. 8 people think it's French, however, and it is. Mandy says, wait, Dutch and German are the same? No, they're not. They are very different languages. I can speak a bit of German, no chance with Dutch. If you ever go to the Netherlands, I mean, it's a fantastic place, definitely worth visiting. The only place that I've ever gone in my overriding memory or feeling when I left the place was, I don't know, I went to America, I went to Las Vegas. I was like, wow, that was all a bit much, wasn't it? Yes. I went to France. I was like, oh, they're a bit too much into their cheese and bread. I went to, I don't know, Spain. Oh, that was a lovely culture. They're into this, that, and the other. Went to the Netherlands. Their road signs are bonkers. What? I kind of wish Jack was still here just so as I could berate him about his road signs, as if it's his fault. But I don't even know how to explain that now without digging out all my personal photo album, because I literally went around taking pictures of them going, what the fuck does that mean? Did anybody find where the... Oh, it's mental. It's the most mental thing I've ever seen in my life. I've seen a lot of mental things, but I even have like an in-joke to myself was something crazy happens. I'm like, is that crazier than Dutch road signs? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, question 17. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 golden rings. No, they didn't. Was it 8 ladies dancing, 8 pipers piping, 8 maids a milking, or 8 geese a laying? It's not days of Christmas yet. It must be, surely. We're less than 12 days away. The only one I know is 5. I don't know. 5 and 1. They're the only ones I know. 2. Turtle doves. 5, 1 and 2. The rest of them, who knows?
Slanjivar. Cheers.
You're not sure either, but the answer is 8 maids a milking. The rest of them, who knows? The 12 days start on the 25th. Oh, right. Okay. I thought the 12 days started 6 before, 6 after. We're going to have to Google this, folks. Yeah, you're right. Check me out being wrong all over the place. Well, the top 3 all got that wrong, but retained their position. Question 18. In the 1939 song Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what weather condition prompts Santa to ask Rudolph to guide his sleigh? Was it hazy, foggy, wintry, or rainy that night? Won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Put up and bump and do, and a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw him, you'd even say it glows. Then one funky Christmas Eve, Santa came to see. Rudolph with your nose so bright. It's foggy. Well done, most people. So the people who had 50s and 30s, 40s, 50s all sang that to themselves to figure that out. And the people with the 80s and 90s knew it. Penultimate question. Which former Beatle composed the perennial holiday earworm Wonderful Christmas Time? I will refrain from singing it until the time has gone away. Western Christians have Christmas on the first day and Eastern Christians have Christmas on the 12th day. I did not know that. Mandy hates this song. How can you hate it when you're simply having a wonderful Christmas time? Shut up, Paul. For it is Paul. Yeah, I agree. Rubbish song. Right, last question again. Remember, this is where you get to pull your points and bet them all or none of them and hope everyone else gets it wrong because it's really hard. Maybe you can tell from the clue, but let's see. This is going to be, I want you to type in a number on this one. This is going to be a different one. It's not multiple choice. You're going to type in a number. This pertains to ghosts. I don't know why the hint didn't work. How many ghosts visit Scrooge in A Christmas Carol? Type in your number. Wow, we're getting quite a spread of numbers here. I thought there'd be two numbers. I thought people would go for 4 or for 3. But we've had a few. Okay, so live answers. 11 people went for 4, 5 people went for 3, 2 people went for 7, and 1 person went for 12. The answer is... The answer is 4. There we go. I fixed it. The answer is 4. Jacob Marley, who wants to warn him of his eternal punishment. And then you've got the ghost of Christmas past, the ghost of Christmas present, and the ghost of Christmas yet to come. I don't know what happened with that question, but yes, 4 is the correct answer. So thankfully everyone who got 4 has now had their points attributed to them. So let's see how that affected the big scores. In third place, Tash with 2,666. Well done, Tash. Second is Jack Tank with 2,960, and in the final winner's place it is Juggler with 2,964 points. Well done, everyone. Brian wants to know if he's still in the top 10. That's all he cares about. I don't see Brian, so that means I think you are in the top 10. Or maybe not. I don't see you at all, Brian. Where are you? Oh, yeah, 12th. Sorry, just outside. How did Juggler win? Did Jack Tank not bet everything? I could probably see that. Jack Tank got it right. $1,480 was his win. I can't see what you bet, unfortunately. Who knows? Right, live spreadsheet time, very quickly. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Shut your face. Go and sing Hey Jude. Copy that. Take that. December quiz. Week 3. Oh, no, don't do that. So Jack Tank retains his first place. Let me get rid of this. I don't want to save it. Tash in second, 200 points behind. 201 points behind. Adam in third, another 400 or 500 behind that. Zenny fourth. Brian in fifth, just under the 5,000 mark. Rebecca in sixth. Juggler in seventh. Stevie P in eighth. Texas Tom and Elaine bringing up 9 and 10. Jack Tank 1480 he got. Well, that's the points he ended up with. Oh, I don't know. Jack, has something gone wrong? Are you happy with your points, or have you been robbed? Remember, we have to add on another 5 points to Brian. So Brian, you move up to still fifth. Sorry, this is before it finished. No idea. Is this the Muppets? It is the Muppets, but it's also lots of serious films. To be fair, I answered this question incorrectly in a pub quiz fairly recently, where I put 3 ghosts because I went the first Ghost of Christmas Past, Ghost of Christmas Present, and Ghost of Christmas Future, and I forgot about Jacob Marley. So it is a bit of a gotcha question. As Prodigal Aqua says, first ghost visits to say the ghosts of Christmas past, present and future will visit. It's a tricky one. And also, in one of the older films, he looks out a window at one point and there's like hundreds of ghosts. Loads of ghosts. Just dead people everywhere. Tough. The answer was 4. Why is my points on the minus? Is it? Where's your points, Lisa? I can't even see your Mona Lee. There you go. Minus 375. Why is your points? Do you know what? I don't know. I don't think it matters. Why would that be on negative? Right, we'll change that. I'm assuming you can't get negative because the worst you can get is 0. There we go. Oh. Is it the same on previous weeks? Well, they're all positive. They're all positive. Does that change things any? Oh, a little bit. Those that gambled and lost their mind. No, because you could only get 0. I might have screwed up the live spreadsheeting. Let's do live spreadsheeting one more time. It's fun, isn't it? Merry Christmas, everyone. Watch a man fanny about with a spreadsheet. Rankings, export. Open it up. What does it say? It does give you minus points. Why is that? I've never seen that before. So if I look at the summary, no, if I look at the rankings, it has given some of you negative points. I think it's because you lost points on the last question. So you should probably be 0. Let's test this theory. Rebecca's nice and honest. Rebecca, did you get the last question wrong after betting everything? Yes, that was just last. There we go. Nope, I found it. I was only looking at the last question. So, if I now look at this one, open that one, right, more live spreadsheeting incoming. So if I do that and delete that and do that, I said delete that and do that and copy that, move that, week 3, there we go, that's now correct. Whew. Everyone happy with that? It is riveting. Yes, Mandy, thank you. Yes, I realise that now, Juggler. Thank you. Sorry. I bet it all, says Elaine. I knew the answer. The phone wouldn't bring up the keyboard till the time ran out. No! Right, everyone happy with that now? Yeah? Let me save that. And we can move on. Right. Are we happy? Everyone happy? Oh, we've lost 15 people in the last 5 minutes. Live spreadsheeting is not for everyone.
Slanjavar. Cheers.
Especially not Tommy. So we've got one more quiz for your delectation tonight. Let's see if we can do one more round of the Wheel of Misfortune. Anyone? Remember, just a £5 will tip me over the edge with an extra shot of bourbon. And to be honest, I'm a little bit tipsy at the moment. And until then, we will randomly talk nonsense. Pardon me. I'm just going to find the thing that I was talking about. So this is what I was thinking about making a video about. I don't know if you can see that. But it's the thirst traps all over Facebook. So not necessarily this particular one, but this kind of thing. Bear with me, unable to think clearly from shock and trauma. For anyone who keeps fishies, please avoid this heater. Ours failed overnight. Our kids knew remained their 2 baby fishies. We had 3, one of them died suspiciously. For unknown reasons. And new plants didn't stand a chance. Amazon said they've pulled it from the market, yet it's still showing from sale. I've emailed the trading standards and found it out. This is the way I am. This is how I hear her talking. And I found out I'm not the only one for this to happen to. I had hoped to introduce Christmas Corys to our now lonely Cory this weekend. We may get new fish friends for our Cory, but at the moment it's just too soon. Already Christmas is hard for us, but with these 3 shocks, it's now cancelled! Cancelled! Please share about this heater. We don't want anyone else to go through what our family has had to painfully endure. Fuck right off! What is wrong with people? Heaters fail. That's what happens to heaters. When they break, they break. They never last forever, even the best brands in the world. But the cheap, shitty Chinese ones break all the time. That's what happens. It does not cancel anyone's Christmas. Oh, does my head in. This is just... Oh, look at me. Everything's terrible. World's gone. My poor, beautiful fish friends have died, and I'm so horrible. This is from a group called Fish Rescue and Welfare or something like that, and it's full of this type of absolute shit. People who have gotten... I bet they're a vegan. First thing that came to my head, I bet you're a vegan. If anyone's watching this and you're a vegan, I don't mean that against you. I just mean it against... There's a certain type of person. You know that joke about how can you tell if someone's vegan? Wait 5 minutes, they'll tell you. It's that mentality of the... It's just they're drama magnets. They've got nothing to do other than whinge and whine about how the world's all again. This happens. Heaters fail. Fish die. Is it the end of the world? Absolutely not. Can you have a shitty time in the fish keeping hobby? Absolutely yes. Is it ever enough to cancel? The only way this can cancel Christmas is if that heater failed, burnt down your house, killed your dog and your grandparents. Otherwise, I'm going to swear now, fuck right off. What is wrong with you? So I couldn't. I spent all day going, I'm really busy at work, I'm supposed to do some work, and I just kept looking over at this comment going, oh, why is Facebook taunting me? Why is Facebook showing me this one? It was like they're going like, haha, Graham, this is the kind of thing you love. And I'm like, I don't love it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh, I hate it. It's just like flashing away at me. So I had to go, oh, I'm sorry your fish died, but heaters fail. It's kind of a well-known thing. You've not said how it failed. You've not said what the problem is. If we're going to boycott every heater brand that ever fails, we won't have any heaters to buy. What was the problem? So I now have to go to my Facebook to tell you what the problem was. Because it even more made me punch myself in the face to avoid having to punch someone else in the face. So I said, I'm sorry you lost some fish, but heaters do fail. It's a fairly common occurrence even with known brands. If we're boycotting every brand it happens to, then we won't have any left. What did this one do to fail so spectacularly that it made it so traumatic as to cancel Christmas? And her reply was, and I'm saying her, I don't know, Zoe, this could be a man, I don't know. Christmas for us is already a very emotionally difficult time. This week has been absolutely awful. Sunday, we lost one of 3 new baby Corys. Wednesday, a parent was rushed to hospital with complex medical issues on borrowed time. Thursday, we came down to a horrible smell and sight. Overheat protection failed. My eldest, SEN, and I tried shielding my youngest, SEN, much as can it bad. So, I didn't ask for the life history. Everyone has a shitty time. I don't know what's going on with lots of people, whether they've had problems with things. How can you not differentiate the seriousness of situations? Some fish you bought, your parents dying. Yet they are the same. Absolutely attribute the same amount of effort and emotional turmoil to those two things. They're exactly the same. What's wrong with people? Why are you doing this? So, and then there's other people going, are we still, are people still selling this? This is all, it's not awful. It happens all the time. Heaters fail. There's so many. It's such a known thing that heaters fail. That's why we have things like heater controllers. That's why they're such a big thing. But it's the attribute. Well, my kid's got special needs. So who the fuck cares about your kids have special needs? My kids have special needs. I'm not posting thirst traps on Facebook because a heater failed. That's like, oh, I can't believe the sun came up today. Oh, it's just the worst. Oh, it happens. This is why I'm on blood pressure medicine. Clark's Mini Fish Room. Hey, Graham. Hopefully it's spelt the right way. So neither Graham nor Wright are spelt the right way. So I'm not going to read the rest of your message. Sarah Bromby. Thank you, Sarah. You have given me a £4.99 super chat. One more penny and I'll have to take a shot. Lisa says, shot, shot, shot. I'll give you that penny for free. I've got a 4-foot tank with silver dollars and bala sharks, Corey's, plex, etc. It's all good. It's all good fun. Sort your Terminator out. Heaters that don't fail is Eheim. I have had an Eheim Jaeger fail, so they do fail. Thank you, Sarah. I'm not going to treat it. I'm going to sip it like a gentleman. Okay, that wasn't like a gentleman. Now I'm going to sip it like a gentleman. Put appropriate size heaters in the tanks and have less issues. Sometimes they just fail. It was the Eheim Jaeger that I had. I think I paid like 50 quid for a 200 watt heater. Many, many years ago, thinking, that'll do it, that'll be fine. In fact, I bought 2 of them. Because it was discus tank, and I was worried that if they did fail, they would fail by a fuse blowing, or they would fail off, because they're Eheims and they're really good brands and they never fail. They'll be great. And it was an Eheim Jaeger that failed by sticking on and boiling my fish tank and killed a load of fish. And I was like, I wasn't up. Christmas was not cancelled, but I was pissed off. It was a nasty thing. And it made me think, right, that's like 3 times this has happened now. At the time, I think I had like 5 or 6 different fish tanks. And I think that was like my 3rd heater failure. I was going, ugh. And that's when I started getting into heater controllers, and I started looking at those STC 1000s. They're like the brewery ones where you, they're meant for like brewing beers and stuff, so you can set tolerances, and if the temperature rises to a certain degree, it'll just cut off. And they're great. And now we've got all these other ink birds and things like that are all the rage now, and they all do much the same thing, because it's such a known thing that underwater heaters are so fragile that they fail all the time. And once you understand how they work, the thermostats in them, it's literally a thing that has to go like this, and it's either on or it's off, and eventually it goes, oh no, I'm stuck, I can't. It doesn't matter how well you build everything around it. Even like Rolls Royces have thermostats in them, Porsches, Fords, Vauxhalls, whatever, they all have thermostats, and they all fail exactly the same way, because it's just a thing that goes like this constantly, and when it decides, nope, I'm stuck, and it fails. In a car, it might start to overheat and do things like that. In a fish tank, it boils your fish tank and kills your fish. So it's a well-established thing. It happens all the time. Don't worry yourself. If you have special educational need kids and frail parents who are at death's door, you killing 3 Corys shouldn't be the thing that pushes you over the edge. That's all I'm saying. Every death is bad, but the death of your parents versus the death of the fish, it's fine to treat them differently. That's all I care about. A 50 watt heater in a 500 litre tank will burn out sooner than a 500 watt litre in a 20 litre tank, and it will boil it before the heat. That is true. So, well, half of that I would agree with. A 50 watt heater in a 500 litre tank will burn out sooner. Probably won't, because it will just stay on all the time, so it'll never actually get to where it's doing. The problem, I think, is when it's on off, dead. If it's on off, it'll probably last a long time, which is why I think appropriately sizing your heaters is a good thing. But definitely when you get a massive heater in a small tank, before it shuts off, it's already killed everything. So definitely. Yeah. Any comment that mentions your kids being traumatized when you didn't ask about your kids being traumatized, like, I get it. If it was mum's net and you're going, I'm having a really shitty time. My mum and dad are on borrowed time. My kids have got special educational needs, and my fish have fucking died as well. That's appropriate. If you're on a fish page going, oh, my fish have died, yeah, that happens to everyone. Shut up. We're not boycotting anything just because you killed a fish. I keep hearing about 500 watt heaters cooking fish. That big a heater should only be used in a swimming pool. Well, no, I would happily use a 500 watt heater in a tank this size. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you. Chill. Because I think that's more appropriate. This and above, definitely 500. I'd keep 2 500 watt heaters on this tank if I could. I think I've got a 300 and a 250. And I thought, they're a bit undersized, but they're fine. That's not fair, I'm drunk, says Clark. Okay, I'll go and read the rest of your question. Hang on. I know you hate it. Just in from a Christmas night out, I just caught this heater. Surely it wouldn't have turned off if it was too hot with the thermostatic control. That is how that is meant to work. So if we go little face, that's the whole point of this part, is that it has a thermostat. I mean, it could fail. Unlikely. So what I don't believe her, because I think she's just lonely, which is why I don't want to make a video about this, because I make a video saying the things I've just said. If the worst that could happen is that someone who's having a really shitty time, am I making it any better by piling on and going, oh, you're just after attention? Oh, she might just be lonely. Cheers. She might just be struggling. She might just be having a shitty time. Me making a video about that doesn't help that at all, and it doesn't help anyone else, because we all know that that's bollocks and that's just someone saying things. So yeah, I don't think it will, and that's indicative of all the. I mentioned this on my Discord server earlier, where I'm kind of fine with YouTube and social media. 99% of comments just wash over me. You're a big fat bastard, doesn't know what you're talking about. Alright, whatever. Whatever it could be, washes over, don't care. Thank you for the interaction, goodbye. But every now and again, there'll be a comment that's completely innocuous, and the last one was, you're feeding your fish too much. I could have went, oh, I disagree, but whatever, thank you for your comment. And 9 times out of 10, I will do that, even with exactly the same comment. Alright, whatever. That one I was like, that was a short about how I didn't have enough time to make a proper video. It's a fun video about feeding my fish, and I absolutely did not overfeed my fish. I did 2 pinches of food into this heavily stocked tank. And they couldn't even say, there was no explanation, it was just way too much. Which made me think, way too much what? Am I too much? You know when you, like, when someone's just too much, like, whoa! Like this person with their heater, they're just too much. No, just shut up, you're way too much. Am I way too much? Was I feeding way too much? Was my attempt to make a video every day in December way too much? Way too much. That's just someone who's sitting around going, I don't like something about this guy. I'm going to go with way too much. So I wanted to make a video about why it wasn't way too much, and let me explain at great length all the ways it wasn't way too much. Pointless. What a waste of time for everyone. A waste of time where it was, why make that comment? Why respond to that comment? So I'm equally as guilty as he is. And now I hate myself. It's awful. Right, we're running out of time. We need to do the Eliminator. Don't put the bourbon away. You owe me one. Oh, sorry. That's Sarah's. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I will say Eheim usually failed off, not on. Yep. Well, for me it was. And I wasn't even that upset. I was upset that I paid £50 for a heater that I could have bought for £20 somewhere else and have it fail just exactly the same way. Meanwhile, the traumatised kids are happy to have a break from mum while she types her Facebook rant. Yeah, and I feel awful. So I have not engaged with that. I've made one post and then thought better of it. Because what am I winning there? I'm winning an argument against someone who's just having a shitty time. I feel sorry for them. I don't want to make it worse by going, well, don't care how shitty a time you're having. I have correctness on my side. It's just... I just wish people didn't do that kind of thing. That's all. The heater mentioned in the post of 500. Yeah, it's too much. I don't know if it is, because that's clearly just an Amazon picture that they bought. I don't know whether that is the actual picture they bought, the actual heater they bought, or it's just the picture of the listing and they actually bought the 200 watt litre. It's just... she has problems. Most fail off than on. And most do, and that's a good design fault. If you're going to have it fail off. And that's why I always have 2 heaters in every tank, because that is the most common way they fail, is they fail off, they break, something fuses, they're not happy, so they fail off. Are we ready for a proper mother with a swap to dead ones for live ones? Yeah. The shops are still open, you know. You could go and buy another couple of fish. Sorry, that's very nasty of me. We've got time for the Eliminator, people. What do we think? No, wrong button, Graham. God, you're an idiot sometimes. No. Princess View. There we go. So this is a quiz where you get to win immediately. If you win it tonight, I'll send you a prize. Eventually. Ten questions. It's like a Survivor series. If you answer all the questions correctly, you win a prize. Again, it's Christmas based, so if you know your Christmas stuff, you could do well. I'm gonna be lonely this Christmas. Yeah. Did you not reply with what's up, hon? That's where I went wrong. I should have done. Yeah. Aquarium Ventures added a short answer to that. Let's not pick on the poor woman. She's clearly got problems. She's still unhappy about them selling it, clearly. My husband always says, some people will complain if they're hung with a brand new rope. Yes. Link. There is the link. And there is the QR code for those of you that like to do it that way. Guilt tripping is what it is. I don't even think they're going as far as being guilt tripping. They're just troubled individuals. They just want they want a hug, basically. And then they come up against some cold-hearted imbecile like me who goes, oh, no, you're factually incorrect. But all they want is someone to say, aww. So I really should just say, aww, and move on. Right, have we got anyone in? Let's have a look. No, I've completely lost. Oh, there we go. Right. We have 17 people ready for the Eliminator. I don't think I'm due any more drinks, am I? I've lost count now. I don't know. I think I'm a fiver in. So another fiver for another drink, or another 15 for another spin. Shadow has made an appearance. Evening all, what's going on? We're doing... What are we doing? We're doing the Eliminator. And every £5 donated... Every £5 donated is another drink. And every £20 donated, which we're 15 away from, is a spin of the wheel. Are we ready for the Eliminator? Eliminator at 11 PM. Is it? Oh, not quite. We've got time. We've got time. Oh, Adam, keeping me right. I put in another 5 before we started bitching about that post. Can I have this one as, rather than a shot, can I have a, with a mixer? If I make it a big thick one like that, can I have that as a mixer? I'm going to assume you say yes. Are we ready to play the Eliminator? I should do this on camera so you can see I'm not cheating. Eaton's cheating. Right. Little face. Let's start the countdown. You're not wrong. Quiz is starting. Question 1. Where was baby Jesus, who used to be something to do with Christmas, apparently? Where was he born? Was he born in Eden, Galilee, Nazareth, or Bethlehem? Who's Jesus? Reasonably tricky. Really? Little donkey, etc. Oh, Adam C. can't answer. Really? Anyone else can't answer? Anyone else having problems, or is it just Adam? Not that if it's just Adam, we won't do anything about it. Jesus of Nazareth. Yeah, that's who we're talking about. That's where he lived when he was older. It's like calling me Graham of Sheffield. One person said Galilee. I'm going to have to find out who that is and mock you. Two said Nazareth, because, you know. Oh, Rebecca with the technicalities. Not sure we even have historical proof he was born there. I'm not sure we have historical proof he existed. Activity. Prodigal Aquarist thinks he was born in Nazareth, which is the acceptable wrong answer. Brian said Galilee, which is the unacceptable wrong answer. And Jamie said Nazareth, which is the acceptable wrong answer. So, therefore, we have all these people still in. Question 2. What's an alternative name for Santa Claus? Is it St. Nicholas, St. Norman, St. Peter, or answer option D? What is it with answer option D? It's not answer option D. It's never answer option D. In fact, next week I might come up with a question where the answer is answer option D. St. Nicholas, everyone went for that? Yeah, you were right. Like some lads historically did exist, but then there's some interesting history. There is indeed. Imagine if he came back now and read a Bible and went, wow, just thought my mum was a bit loose. Question 3. What Christmas table decoration often includes a hat, a joke, and a gift? Now, Americans, turns out you might not know this, and I'm sorry. Is it a smacker, a cracker, a whacker, or a shellacker? I didn't know Americans didn't do crackers until this question came up. Maybe I made this a bit harder. Almost everyone went for cracker.
Slanjavar. Cheers.
Did no one get my... I missed it. Sorry, Scott. He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy. The Life of Brian, of course. I don't know this, says Mandy. So, crackers are... This young lady here is... This is not how you do crackers. You don't do it on your own. You do it with two people. You hold each end and you pull. And you get a bang sometimes. As in the noise. A hat, a joke, and a toy. That's kind of how it works. So the correct answer is a cracker. Americans don't have... Apparently not. Americans don't do Christmas crackers. Sometimes they don't even have turkey for Christmas. Americans are weird. But all these people are still in. They go to... As Chocolate says, they go to the cinema. Weirdos. Christmas is for fighting with your family, falling asleep, having several naps, and eating turkey. For days on end. Question 4. How many days of Christmas are there, according to the song, where your true love gives you stuff? Are there 12, 6, 1, or 24? Juggler. The Japanese have KFC on Christmas. That was going to be one of my questions. Thankfully, I didn't make it one. Is it 12, 6, 1, or 24? Oh, 100% of people went for 12 correctly. Right, question 5. This is where traditionally it starts to get a little bit more tricky. What colour are mistletoe berries? Are they white, green, red, or answer option D? God. They're not answer option D again. Christmas time, mistletoe and wine, berries obviously are white. Oh, not obviously. 6 for white, 2 greens and 4 reds. No, they're white. Mistletoe is white. So David and Lily, Shadow, Laurie Carey Day, Mona Lee, Aero404 and Mickey are the only survivors so far. The questions are only going to get harder, people. They're going to get more Christmassy and harder. Question 6. What is Frosty the Snowman's nose made from? Think of the song, people. Think of the song. Frosty the Snowman. Frosty the Snowman. With a corncob pipe and a button nose. He had a button nose. There's a whole song about it and everything. Only one person got that right. Who's that one person? Mickey! Yeah, most snowmen have carrots for noses. But not Frosty. He has a button nose. A button nose and 2 eyes made out of snow. 2 eyes made out of coal, it was, surely. Right, Mickey, it's all on you. Can you get through the next 4 questions and win a prize? A Christmas prize? As opposed to an Easter prize at this time of year? Oh, shut up, Graham. Question 7. Question 7. Which country made the... Why is it not working? Oh, it's broken. It's broken. No. Why would it show at the end? No. Oh. Do you know how much I pay for this software? It's like almost £200. Unless I've vastly overestimated that. It's a lot of money. It's more money than I'm willing to pay for whenever it breaks. Do you know what? I'm proud of this quiz. I think the last 3 questions stack up. I'm willing to start again. So I'm going to stop that. Nope. Mickey got it wrong. I'm going to go to my experiences. I'm going to go to the Eliminator. I'm going to clone the Eliminator. Yep. And we're going to give you all one last go. With a new link to a new clone. If it doesn't work, tough shit. If it does work, everyone should get it. No, we're doing it, Lisa. I'm not calling it a night. I was proud of the last 3 questions were excellent, if I do say so myself. Lisa wins the prize just for being man enough to say, nah, just give up, Graham. If nothing else, Lisa and Mickey have won some stickers. Paul McCarthy's turned up. Hello, Paul. Nice to see you. We're going to have a go at this one more time. Copy address, stick address in. No, wrong one. Sometimes I wonder about myself. There we go. Are we ready, everyone? Ready to go? Ready to go? Watch me win, says Brian. That's what I like to see. Hi, Paul. Nice to see you. Watch Mickey get question 3 wrong this time. Right. Pressure's on, everyone. Are we ready? Oh, we've got sound and everything this one. Have you remembered all the questions so far? Who knows? Question 1. Where was baby Jesus, who used to be something to do with Christmas, apparently born? Was he born in Eden, Galilee, Nazareth, or Bethlehem? Pepsi Max is kicking in big time. Yeah. Whew. Just £5 more. Get me to have another one. Yeah. Spoiler alert, it's not Galilee, Brian. What do you think? We all think it's Bethlehem. We are all correct. Everyone's still in. David and Lily, Shadow, Laura Carey Day, Texas Tom, Casper, Dashboard, Elaine. Question 2. We're going to rush through these ones. What is an alternative name for Santa Claus? Is it St. Nicholas, St. Norman, St. Peter, or answer option D? I should probably put in some... No, I can't fix it now. Pardon me. Remember, people, public announcement from Zenny is never answer option D. You've all gone for St. Nick, because it's St. Nick. Well done, everyone. Question 3. What Christmas table decoration includes a hat, a joke, and a gift? The Americans have no excuse now. And when you do get presented with a cracker, what this lady here is doing is not what you do with a cracker. It's a 2-person game. It's a cracker. Well done, everyone. Everyone's still in. Question 4. If I end up having to give out loads of prizes, I'll be so gutted. How many days of Christmas are there according to the song Where Your True Love Gives You Stuff? Option burp. I apologise profusely to everyone who that disgusted. It was the 12 days of Christmas. My true love gave to me 5 gold trees. What was the one we all failed at? I think it might be the next one. Shall we try it? Because you're all still in so far. What colour are mistletoe berries? Yeah, a lot of you lost on this one. Are mistletoe berries white, green, red, or answer option D? They're definitely not answer option D. You've all gone white, surprisingly enough. They are white. Well done. How have we had 3 eliminated? Have you just been slow? What's going on? Question 6. This is where they start to get hard, if you haven't already done it. What is Frosty the Snowman's nose made from? He has a corncob pipe, a button, nose, and eyes made of coal. Or something. Someone has still gone carrot. Who went carrot? Elaine. Why have you gone carrot? The correct answer is button. Mickey's still in. Okay, so I mean, it's not really a leveler anymore, right? Question 7. Here we go. Which country started the tradition of putting up and decorating Christmas trees? This is the one Mickey went out on. Was it Germany, USA, Netherlands, or the UK? Now everyone's on a level playing field. We've 7 Germans, 2 Americans, 4 Dutch people, and no UKs. The correct answer is Germany. So, this is live now. We've got David and Lily, Shadow, Laurie Carey Day, False Inspector, Zenny McGinger, the famous RFC, and Mickey are still in. Got 3 questions to go. They're tricky. They're tricky, these 3. Are we ready? Question number 8. How many gifts in total were given in the 12 Days of Christmas song? 78, 144, 364, or 1,112? Juggler says D. Juggler is wrong. Ooh, lots of people saying C for some reason. So one person went for 78, nobody went for 144, 6 people went for 364, one person, nobody went for 1,112. The answer is 364. Because they all add together. So it was a partridge in a pear tree, a partridge in a pear tree, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear. So you have to add them all up each time, so you get to 364. Well done, almost everyone. David and Lily, Shadow, Laurie Carriday, False Inspector, Zenny and Mickey are all still in. Question number 9. What decoration would you never find on a royal Christmas tree? Would it be tinsel, lights, baubles, or an angel? What would you not find on a royal Christmas tree? We've got 4 tinsels, 1 light, and 1 angel. The correct answer is tinsel. Don't know why. They don't like tinsel. Which leaves us with David and Lily, Laurie Carriday, Zenny and Mickey with 1 question to go. I don't know what their problem with tinsel is. I think it's something to do with the fact that one of the animal organisations put out a thing about tinsel saying, well, pet cats and dogs don't like tinsel or really like tinsel and they eat it and it kills them. I don't know. I don't know why they don't like tinsel.
Slangivar.
knows?
Cheers.
It could be, as Mandy says, because it's tacky. Why not? Right, we're on to the final question, and we have 4 people ready to win the final question. Dave and Lily, Laurie Carriday, Zenny, and Mickey all ready to win on question 10. What was the highest grossing Christmas movie of all time? Was it Home Alone, The Grinch, A Christmas Carol, or Polar Express? The highest grossing Christmas movie of all time. What do we think? Time is up. We have... Oh, so gutted. What's the highest grossing Christmas movie of all time? You've gone with 1 person said Home Alone, 2 people said Christmas Carol, 1 said Polar Express. The correct answer. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm so sorry. It's true. It's The Grinch. Nobody won. Why is Die Hard not on this list? Because Die Hard isn't even close. It used to be Home Alone. So whoever said Home Alone was closest to winning that. It used to be Home Alone, but in 2020, I think it was, The Grinch overtook it. Best quiz on FishTube. Someone clip this. Yeah, you're damn right. It was worth it just for the laugh. Right, so the last 4 survivors. If you really want me to, I will send you a prize of a shitty prize. It'll be like stickers and fish food and stuff. Just because it's Christmas. Otherwise, the Eliminator lives on. We go on to next week. Right, we're now at 11:10. We are £15 away from another spin of the wheel, and we are £5 away from another drink. Not going to lie, I'll probably do it for free, but you know, it's all about the charity. You each get a crumb. Yeah, I could. I've got half a Reaper chip left, which is going to make it into the final week. I'll have stickers. You didn't win, Brian. You have to win something to get stickers. I've got new stickers as well. Yeah, so I've gone way over time, so now we're going to say, unless you have any questions or interesting things to say in the next, I don't know, 60 seconds, we'll hand over the torch to Brandon with the cold water aquatics. I'm not sure who's doing what. It's Christmas. It's all up in the air. Or you can all sit and watch me drink nothing. Okay. Or you can all sit and watch me drink beer. Or whatever. Apparently there's about 40 of you that are willing to do that. Okay. On the last stream of the year, you have to eat, drink everything that's left over on the wheel. That was a thought. I've not had any of the Carolina Reaper fudge. I can't believe that's not happened yet. Not had any of the I've got all these vodka shots. I've got like 6 of these. I thought they look refreshing. I quite fancy one. In fact, let's just do one. Yeah, refreshing, delicious. Oh, it's got an aftertaste of vodka, surprisingly enough. Oh. There you go. If you fancy watching something that's actually interesting rather than a fat Scottish man drinks more alcohol, that's the cold water aquatic stream. Jelly shots. There's like another 6 in there. I might have a go at them. Just think, demolishing the list would be the best 10 minutes on YouTube. It would be as well. I might like set like a limit of. So what have we got at the moment? We're at £243 with a week to go. So what I was thinking for next week was I bring down the challenge wheel from £20 to £10. So every £10 we spin the wheel. And then in the last half hour, as long as we make it to, because what I don't want is everyone sitting going, I'm not going to do anything, not going to do it, because I'm waiting for the last minute. Where we wait for, as long as we make it to like £300 in overall, I'm not, whatever the number is, I might change the numbers. Then in the last 10 minutes, it's like £1 a go, £1 a spin. Just get spin, and we just go like that. Or, as Juggler says, if we make it to, I don't know, £400, £500, I do everything that's left. Everything we've not done. We just go smash! Woo! Yeah, let's go for it. What do you think? Come and join me on my Discord server and tell me what you think is the best idea out of all those. Because this is all, it's not because I'm an alcoholic, it's because I want to raise money for things. But I'm best at being an alcoholic. I'm much better at drinking than I am at hot stuff. So, you know, what works best for raising the most amount of money, that's what we have to think about. So, Hulk smash, yeah. Has anyone got a working ad blocker for YouTube? It started detecting Origin, which was my choice of blocker. I am still using, like, Don't listen, YouTube. I'm not really. I'm still using AdBlock Plus. Every now and again, it takes a couple of days to catch up. Every now and again, it fails, and it takes a couple of days. It catches up fine. I know my kids use what's it called? Not Origin, not Omega. Begins with an O. Can't remember. I've immediately forgotten how to say words. That would mean necking the bottle of... No, the bottle of the bombs off the table. That's gone. Never coming back. Eating the full slab of Fludge? Eating the full slab of Fludge. What's the word? Fludge. No. Fludge? No. A finger of Fludges? No. A finger of Fludge is just enough to give your kids a treat. Finger of Fludge. It's not Fludge. What's the word? Fludge. Fudge. Fridge. Fudge. Oh, why did I just not read it? Eating the full slab of Fludge. The full slab of fudge. Yeah, that might not happen. I'm really not good at the hot things. That might be where we draw the line. But the drinky things, I'll drink all the things till they drink the things. I'm not an alky, I'm just Scottish. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for spotting animals being in the best place they should be. You're welcome. You're British. Have a Merry Christmas. I will try living in Britain right now. I'm doing that. It's merry. Fudge. That's the word. Fludge. Fudge. A finger of fudge is just enough to give your kids a treat. Merry Christmas, everyone. Stay safe. Thank you, Lily. Are we all leaving? Okay. We have only 30 people left. I'm only hanging around just in case someone chucks a couple of quid in to get a few. I'm serving my alcoholism with the thought of everyone wanting to help a charity. So I'm out of drinks now. It's going to cost you £4.99 or more for me to extend the stay. A finger of fudge is just enough to give your girl a treat. Not your girl a treat, give your kids a treat, surely. Graham. Can you say Carl before you go? Carol. As a proud Scotsman, Carl is pronounced Carol. I'm not leaving, says Brian. Okay, well, I'm not leaving either. I'm not leaving until someone gives me enough money to have one more drink. Are you going to do a midweek stream for Christmas next week? I'm not. Oh, maybe I should. Should we do a Christmas stream for all the lonely people on Christmas? Christmas time, mistletoe and wine, children whinging all the time. We could do like an alternate Christmas stream. I don't know. Oh, Mickey's done a thing. Carol. Graham. No, not Graham. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. I have to be up for work at 7 a.m. I do feel sorry for everyone that does have to work through the Christmas period. Mickey has just tipped £10. And I think I have no idea. What were we at? Were we at £5? That's £15. So I don't have to spin the wheel, but I do have to drink two Jim Beams. Two Jim Beams. There's another spin. Is that another spin? Have I miscalculated? Have I miscombobulated? I don't know now. If you're fooling me, I'm now struggling to read the comments. Not because I'm drunk, because I'm old. I'm going to have to do this soon. I'm wearing varifocals, so I can only focus from this point down. Brian has an idea. Lisa's playing on the PS4 after everyone goes home after dinner. We're at 50. I thought we were at 15. So, yeah. We're a £5 away from a spin, but we have to have two more drinks. I did write it down. Lisa says you didn't write it down. I did write it down. I just wrote it in so small letters I can't now read it. I've made 3 marks, which I think means 3 fivers, and I've done 1 fiver because I've crossed one of them out. So we've got £10, 2 more fivers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got. Oh, that's not bad. More, bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I'm past the point of doing shorts, so we're good. Oh, we've run out of Pepsi Max as well. Oh dear. I've got enough Chinese. I spent nearly £2,000 on a PC, so what's another tenner? My God, Mickey, what have you bought? What games are you playing? I have this week, this is going to be really boring for everyone except maybe Mickey. I have this week built a server out of all the spare parts I had around the house. I'm using it, I've built it as a NAS. I've got 12 terabytes of data
Slanjivar.
as a NAS.
Cheers.
And I don't know what to do with it. I'm using it mostly for image backups. Pay for how long it takes Graham to get a strike. I don't think I'm good enough as a singer. I can't ever recreate that. Under the sea. I'll never get that again. It's a spin and a shot. I don't think it is a spin and a shot. Sure, it's just 2 shots. Another £5 for a spin. Are you watching the boxing tomorrow night, Graham? Who's Graham? I probably won't, to be honest. No. Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk are doing their rematch tomorrow, I think. Is that what we're talking about? Nah, not going to watch that. I will. No, I lie. I will watch it. I just won't stay up to watch it. This is a sign of age when you look down with glasses on to read. Yeah, with varifocals, this is how you read things. As you do the mouth movement as well. What's the Christmas song that has kids in it? I think it was a Rudolph movie. Not the song We're Walking in the Air is a Christmas song. That was We're walking in the air, we're living in the Graham on guitar or drum? Well, guitar maybe, drums not so much. My wife has been taking drum lessons for about a year. Next time we bring the wife on, tell her that you want to hear the drums, because she's getting pretty good. I like it. The Charlie Brown one, what's that mean? This is weird. My Amazon Alexa is just... My computer-based assistant has just started playing Christmas radio. At the drop of a hat, your Alexa will play Christmas radio. Washing down the Reaper fudge with some bourbon and pips. Next week, I'm all over it. Pardon me. You were on 15, then 10 put you on 25. So that's been. I don't think it was on. You're trying to have me on here. I will watch this back, and if I got it wrong, we'll start next week with a spin. But I don't think we are. I think we're £5 away from a spin. A new motherboard, a B650, a PSU. Power supplies, they've got very expensive recently. The new CPU 7800X3D, that's a nice one. An RTX 4080 Super, well, there's where the money went. And 64 gig of DDR5. The B650 should have been cheap. The PSU, they can be ridiculous. The graphics card is, you probably spent some money on that though. I don't even talk to it though. It just goes, here's some Christmas radio. Same. Like 3 days a week I take my daughter to various things, whether it's her acting class, her dance class, her ballet class, whatever it is. We have an hour in the car where often she doesn't even say, hey, play some such and such songs. It's just like, this is like the time of the week where you like to listen to Christmas songs. I'm like, no, don't like these Christmas songs. Oh, I'll shuffle them then. No. And I've not even got like Apple CarPlay or just does it. $130 for the PSU, 1,000 watts. You've done well there then. That's quite cheap. Scott's been thinking of upgrading too. He settled on the GPU for now and went with the 4070 Ti Super. Can you get a Ti Super? I thought it was either the Ti or the Super. 4070, that's still going to be good. I'm waiting for the 3090s, 3080s or 3090s to just fall off on price. So we're going to get 50s soon, surely. You will listen to Christmas music. You will. Right. All 30 people that are watching this, no one's interested in this anymore. And I need a pee. And unless anyone gives another £5 in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to go and have said pee. I'm going to start the timer. Ready to go. Stevie P still rocking a pair of 1080s. Well, what have I got in here? I've got in one of my made up PCs, I've got an RX 590, a Fat Boy 590, and then the other one is like a 5800. Sell us your IT skills. I don't really have any IT skills anymore. I'm brilliant at Googling. That's what I do most of the work. I was talking about this on the Discord earlier today, that my job now, if like a massive thing happened and went wrong, I wouldn't be involved. I'd just like be sitting at the sideline going, yeah, have you fixed it yet? I pretty much just tell people to do things faster, slower, cheaper, or more expensive. That's my existence these days. I'm so bored with life. I'm not interested whatsoever in anything. I've got all kinds of qualifications. I'm like a certified solutions architect with Microsoft Azure. I can Amazon Web Services up your wazoo. Does any of it mean anything? No. So bored with everything. My favourite thing I've done this week, the last couple of weeks, is I've found PC parts are just lying around where I've, there's some hard drives, here's some RAM, here's some this. I've made a server over there, which I'm really happy with. I've managed to find 12 terabytes worth of hard drive, a load of RAM, a power supply, some cases, just a Frankenstein together, a NAS system using true NAS scale, which is now serving every photo I've ever taken. It's great. Love it. I've done that the whole week. That's all I've really done. I've been paid handsomely by my job. I've not been interested in anything. I've mostly concentrated on getting the location data on all my pictures correct. I'm so bored. I pressed the wrong button. 40 series did the TI Super, which was basically the 4080. But I thought it was the TI or the Super. I take your word for it, I don't know. The 50s are on the way. Yeah, the 50s have started coming out now. Or they've shipped to the testers at least. I'll sell you a 3060 Ti. I'll buy it. One of my kids would love that. Later, Hosen. Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you, Mandy. And thank you, everyone who has joined us for the evening. This is technically the Christmas stream, and that's always fun. Hey, thank you, everyone that can join us. Merry Christmas. Management sucks. I owned my own company 20 years ago. I was no longer in the industry. I was in HR and finance. I realised ambition is a young man's problem. I have many thoughts. That I don't want to bore you all with. So yeah, let's say Merry Christmas, everyone. It's time to go. Sarah the Great has just turned up. Sarah the Great, we've been waiting for you. Unless you have £15, Sarah. we're closing down, Sarah. But thank you for joining us. Merry Christmas, y'all, says Jamie. Jamie, have you got a cousin called Justin? Or a brother? So if you do... Happy Christmas, says Freshwater Ichthyology. Happy Christmas indeed. Remember, next week we're going to have a lot cheaper opportunities to make me do silly things. You can get me as drunk as possible. You can make me throw up. You can make me eat some hot stuff, eat some cold stuff, eat some disgusting stuff. All in the aid of doing good things for good people. But for tonight... well, thank you all for coming along. And we'll see you next week. Bye! I pressed the wrong button, haven't I? Yeah, I pressed the wrong button. Bye! I don't know what to do now. Christmas time, mistletoe and wine.